Hey everybody, I'm sorry I'm late today. It's raining. It's pouring. Can you hear it? Look at my outside. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. Um, I actually am going to walk around my house for just a second because I want to get my tripod so I can chat with you guys today. But I want to stand up and we're going to say, hi, Jackie. I'm just walking. Oh, there's my messy closet that you just got to see. And Maria, how's your arm? I'm dying to talk to you. I have to talk to you and see what's going on. I'm gonna double tap. It's pouring here. Look at me. I'm a disaster. I just got stuck in the rain, dropping the kids off a lot. Wyatt and I had to go to the library because he finished 2 of his 3 books. I look like a little bit of a disaster today. And he needs to finish his homework, his summer homework. And I don't know if this is working properly. I remembered that I brought my tripod with me so I can stand up and wave at you guys. And I can't find a spot in this house because I'm a disaster. Can't find a spot in this house because it's raining outside. It's pouring. Is it raining in the city, Maria? Because it's pretty gross here. And Wyatt and I just got caught running in it in the library, so now I'm all wet. I'm all wet and nasty. No, huh? Okay. So, hi. Happy Wednesday, I think it is. I have so many things to tell you guys, but I can't because I don't have confirmation on them yet. But when I do, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be big, or kind of big, or exciting at least. Jackie knows what it is. So today the inevitable happened to me. You know what, sometimes things just happen that you know are going to happen, and it's not stuff that you manifest either. It's just like shit happens. Like, for example, the inevitable happens to me when, I don't know, I get my car professionally cleaned and washed and then it rains. So that happened to me today. I got the car washed yesterday. It looked great. Hadn't been washed since we left New York. It was a little bit of a disgusting mess. The inside was gross. I figured, you know what, we're going to my in-laws this weekend. Let's go sparkly and clean and pretty. And of course now it's pouring rain. So that was a little bit of a moot point, I guess. What happened last night? Michael Phelps won his 21st Olympic medal. So that's exciting. What's more exciting though, I think, are those gymnastics girls. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with these girls. I think they're fantastic. They're awesome. They're amazing. They are, like I said yesterday, like the drive and determination of these young ladies is just so impressive. And their sportsmanship and the way that they play the game and the way that they give hugs to their rivals. And same thing for Katie, the swimmer. Now I can't remember her last name. Oh my God. But when she won Ledecky. Thank God I remember that. When she won last night and she hugged her, like the person that she was really competing against, that just warms my heart. I'm not a big fan of people who are like all in your face when they win. I'm just not. I think it's poor sportsmanship. I think, you can win graciously and you can lose graciously, and there's a good way to do both of those things. That's my rant on the Olympics. But we watched for a good long time last night, and my children are probably, well, my little one fell asleep, but Wyatt's probably really tired today. It's raining today. And it is in Florida, at least, and in Georgia, I think, in the southern states, all my peeps' kids are going back to school today. So happy back to school day to my friends' kids, to my niece and my nephew who are... my nephew is starting high school today. Go get him, Joseph, at FPC, at my alma mater. I mean, I can't even believe that my nephew is going to high school where I went to high school. And my niece is in her last year of middle school. So we are super excited, and I love to see the Facebook posts of everybody's first day of school. You guys have to wait a whole another month before you see ours. It's like a little bit ridiculous that we are so far apart in school coming and going, right? So... happy first day of school. On the first day of school, back to school note, it is back to school month here in YMI Yelling Land. And we are doing, on Monday, we are going to start our monthly mom challenge. And it is going to be, Jackie and I brainstormed last night for like an hour because I was having a really hard time trying to figure out what the challenge was going to be about this month. I really wanted it to be, you know, like we did a time management challenge last month. I wanted it to be a little bit organizational. So we're going to do, so day one is going to be tips and stuff. But it's going to be a giving back challenge. We're calling it the back to school giving challenge, or the giving back to school challenge, or something like that. We'll think of something cute to call it. But it starts Monday, and I'm changing the time because I feel like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, especially now that we're back to school. There are some moms who aren't going to be able to join at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm happy to do it at night. So it's probably going to be like 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish in the evening. This way everybody can participate. And that happens in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group. Jackie's going to put that link up right now like she always does because she's awesome. And it's going to be super fun. So what I'm going to ask you to do is give back to your school, or give back to a child that you know doesn't have maybe what your child has, or could use more supplies or whatever. I'm going to provide you the list on Monday, and I'm going to ask that you give it back. You pay it forward. You do something kind and something thoughtful, and it doesn't even have to cost a lot of money. I'm going to scout out the sales this weekend, and I'm going to actually put a basket together here at my house, and then I will show you what's in the basket, and then I'm going to ask you to do a good deed and do something nice and something kind for your school, or for someone that you know who might need a little bit of extra help this school year to get off on the right foot. But that for me is super important because I have so many friends who are teachers, and they spend so much money out of their pockets to make their classrooms look great, to give their children, our children, the resources that they feel like they need to excel, that our schools are not providing, which is a whole other argument for me, because it is ridiculous that we pay people hundreds of millions of dollars to do stuff that doesn't even compare to what a teacher does. And that is like, I will be on a rant forever until teachers get raises. I will be on a rant forever until teachers are treated the way that they are supposed to be treated. I will be on a rant forever until we are actually using our teachers the way that we should be using our teachers. Our teachers work so hard to educate our children, and we are so spoiled as Americans to think that we come from the greatest city in the world, and we're the greatest country in the world, and we should have all this stuff, and we're so rich, and we're so this, and we're so that. And yet our education system is failing us. And we wonder why our children are not as smart as other children in the world. I'll tell you why. Because our government sucks, and they need to get their shit together, and they need to start focusing on education. I have 2 kids. Probably every single person on here watching this scope right now has kids. I know that education is very important to everybody that I talk to. I have friends who homeschool. I have friends who send their kids to private school. I have friends who are in the public school system. We're in the public school system. But I gotta tell you, for as good as our public school system is in New York City, it could always be better. And I'm on a mission. I'm going to be on a mission soon to make sure that we are focusing on educating our children the best that we can, and we are supplying them with the resources to make that happen. So that is like part of one of the very big visions for Why Am I Yelling? I feel like we're going to need to focus on educating our kids and keeping them safe, and, you know, childhood obesity. Like, I have all kinds of crazy ideas in my head because I'm a lunatic. So that's it. So that's the story today is the challenge. Join the challenge in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group. Get in on the challenge this month. You guys don't miss it. It's going to be a really good one. Join the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group. Get in on the challenge. It's back to school month. Happy back to school day to all the kids I know that are going back to school today and for the rest of this week and this month. There's the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group link. Thank you very much, Jackie. You guys join it. We have over 500 moms in there, and I think there might be a dad or two. So don't be afraid to join, guys. But we have a really fun, awesome group of people that just keep it interesting and keep it light and keep it non-judgy and we share stories, we share tips, we share best practices. There's a lot of really good moms in there, and I'm super happy, and just I glow and gloat about it all day long. I love them so much. I love you all so much. Jackie, what else do we have to talk about today? Today is like a hodgepodge day. I'm going to New Hampshire tomorrow, everybody. I probably won't be periscoping. I'll probably do it on Friday. I'm going to see how my connection is. My in-laws are up there, and we haven't seen them for a long time, and so we are, it's about 2 hours and 45 minutes from here, so we are pulling the kids out of camp, and Will's going to take, finally, after his crazy summer so far, a couple of days off, and we're going to go hang out with his folks. They have lots, just get in on the challenge, everyone. Yes, just get on the challenge, everyone, because it's going to be a good one, and bring wine. I'm bringing wine. I am definitely bringing wine, Maria Rizzo. There is no question about that. They have a very jam-packed full schedule for us. So we're going to be going to a water park. We are going to be going to the New Hampshire seaside, which is actually quite lovely. But coincidentally, it is also going to be, like, as far as I know from when I checked the weather yesterday, although it could change because now it's pouring rain. It wasn't supposed to be raining here today. It's going to probably be the hottest days of the year up there. So lucky us, they don't have air conditioning, not even a little bit. I think maybe in their bedroom. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I am keeping my fingers crossed for a productive, fun, great time. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure we're going to have it. Me too. I just died too. I'm dead. Wait, because I'm probably going to call you in real life and talk to you in private and be like, I can't fucking believe that I'm here. Like, I'm going to be sweating. We're probably all going to be sleeping in the basement. That's what's going to happen. And that's my comedy routine for today. I'm going to the in-laws. So we'll be there. We're leaving tomorrow morning, much to Will's dismay, because I'm going to wake him up at 8 o'clock in the morning. And for those of you who know my husband in real life, you know that he does not wake up early because he works late. So I'm going to drag his ass out of bed at 8 o'clock in the morning so we can get to New Hampshire by lunchtime. This way we have 3 solid days of interacting and hanging out with the grandparents. And maybe, just maybe, I can have a date night with my husband. But I'm really not holding out hope for that because my in-laws like to occupy our time. So yeah, so that's the story. So I probably won't be scoping tomorrow. I'm not sure if I can periscope from the car, but if I can, I will, because that'll be quite funny with us traveling with the boys. And I'm sure Elias would have a lot to say to you guys on Periscope, and I'm sure you're going to want to hear all of it. So that's it. That's the story. We're going to New Hampshire tomorrow. Join the challenge in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group. As soon as I can make my announcement to you guys, I will. Some crazy weird shit happened to me out of the blue yesterday that kind of turned some stuff around. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. All good things happening here in Why Am I Yelling world. So have an awesome day. I hope it is not raining where you are. Like, can you see? Like, I'm going to pull this off the thing. Like, it is pouring. Look at my hat. Look, pouring. Look at my grill cover. It's like a puddle because I did not put it back on the grill. So I'm going to get in trouble for that, I'm sure. But look at my flowers are getting watered. My pillows are getting drenched. It's a pretty horrible story. Okay, so I love you guys, and I hope you all have a great day. And Maria, I'm going to text you right after this so I can get the scoop on your arm. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Have an awesome day. Bye, everybody.